Hi everyone, my name is Arnav Gupta and I'm the co-founder and CTO of Athira. And today I'm going to show you our current working prototype live with real pilot customers. So this is the admin interface. This is where admins can add learners and assign those learners courses. And this is where all the courses that they create are situated. Now, how did we shorten the time of course creation from hours or days instead of months? We use a tool I call the content ingester pipeline, where an admin can upload whatever files they already have, and our ingester pipeline reads the material and extracts every discrete testable piece of knowledge inside of it that get grouped, and these pieces of knowledge get grouped into sessions, sessions into modules, and modules into units, every stage checking its own output automatically. And by the time this finishes, we have generated roughly 75% of a finished course. Once that is created, the users then go onto the editing studio, and from here, admins can fine-tune anything directly through our AI assistant. Now let's move on to the learner experience. And this is what the employee sees: a live conversation with the avatar, not a video, not a quiz. It's not just talk either. When a concept calls for it, the avatar can pull up a visual collaboration layer right alongside of it. Essentially meaning it can, let's say, draw on a whiteboard, it can display diagrams, it can display documents, slideshows. So the learner is looking at the same thing the avatar is explaining, which is essentially a much better way for learners to learn something instead of just talking to the AI assistant. Underneath it, the behavioral engine is continuously reading the user's voice, facial expression, gaze, response patterns together, along with hundreds of other parameters, tracking a live confidence level on each concept so it can catch confusion before it ever becomes a wrong answer. And it has a very good understanding of how well the user understands the concepts. Now let's move on to the analytics page. So as the users are continuously working on the courses and collecting, and our avatar and our system is collecting more data on how they're performing, this is where all of that behavioral data becomes something an admin can actually act on, and it's built around this sort of heat map. And we have this AI assistant right here, which is able to easily aggregate the information to users and provide it in a very easily digestible manner. Below it, we have the heat map, which is a easy way to basically display all of this data. And you have the users here, and then you have the courses they're taking. And for each cell, you can then click on it and get a more in-depth description onto how that user is doing. And this essentially constitutes our current working prototype. We are planning a full launch on October 1st with many more features and many more integrations. Thank you very much.